Hello Gophers, and welcome back to part 5 of our series where we are learning how to use Gin package to create web APIs in Golang. In this video, we'll be learning about how do you post a file to your web API server that you have created in Golang. So before we move forward, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also press the bell icon so that you don't miss on any new videos or tutorials that we put forward. So now, as we all know that when we post a file to our API server, we need to set the request header as multipart uh, data. So I have created a model which contains few information of a user, let's say ID, name, email, and the avatar image that the user wants to upload. So avatar image, the data type would be multipart for file header, and that is a struct that is inside the mime multipart package. And every time that we send multipart form data to our web API server, we would be expecting that data in to be mapped with the form tag in the model. So over here, what I have created is I have created a put request where I'm trying to edit the user information. So over here, I have ID that I would be expecting in the URI, and other than that, every information that we require would be expected inside the form data. So I have created this model which would be binding with two different type of binding, using two different type of binding, and now we'll use it. So to bind the form data, we can use a function that is should bind, and this would choose the appropriate binding that is required for the particular type of request. So this would do the binding of all the form datas, form tags, and bind them to the model properties. And then you also need to bind the data from the URI as well. So I have used should bind URI. So these two will help me in binding the complete model into one. And then we have again one function that is available in the Gin context that says you can save the file to a particular destination. So what you have to do is you need to pass in the file header object to it in the first place, and then second would be the destination where you want to save. Now this destination should have the file name ending with the particular extension. So what we have done is we have directly accessed the same file name from the avatar image. So same file name we have used for our saving purpose as well, but you may want to do some manipulation on your file names because there can be same name being uploaded from n number of users, so you need to do those manipulation. But to keep it simple right now, we have not done that. So what I've done is I've created a folder in my directory where this API Go file is there. So I've created a assets folder where I would expect this file to get uploaded. And now I've run the server. I've again returned the complete user model to my API so that I can see what all fields are there in this file header object that we can access. So I've run this API, and I've also created one request for us where in Postman where user ID I have passed as 11. I have set the name, email, and I have uploaded the avatar image. And now when we send this image, and this is the request is complete and it says status okay, and you can see that in the avatar we have got few fields where it says this is the file name. So if you see, we have used avatar.filename, so that was the file name. In header we also have the file name or the content type, so you can choose what type of extension it may have. So it can have a PNG, JPG, JPEG, or any sort of file formats that you wish. And size is again there. So this is also needed when you want to restrict some sizes of files. So you want to restrict the user to upload like a file to be above 200 KB and below 5 MB, or some restrictions of that sort. Or this content type can also be used to restrict the type of files being uploaded to server. So these all restrictions you can definitely have, and you can create the middlewares for that. And if you want not to create middleware, but you want to be specific to API, you can go ahead and do that. So if you see, I have got the gin.jpg image, JPG image in my asset folder, and we can see this file. So this is how you can access the multi-part data from your API endpoint. So you can use put, post, or any other API verbs that you want, and you can send the data across and uh, uh, get access to the complete model of that. So this is all on how we can use or access the multi-part form data. Thank you for watching the video. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also press the bell icon so that you don't miss on any notification of any new videos or series that we put across. We would love to hear from you on any feedbacks or any suggestions of any new tutorial series that you would wish us to do for you.